Welcome everyone on the summer solstice of 2022 in the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice for our friends in the southern hemisphere. Before we begin, I'd just like to let you know about some of the things we have coming up at the farm. We have a Reiki level 1 and 2 and Masters class coming up, and those are RMA classes, which means that when you study both level 1 and 2 and Masters from a licensed teacher, you can become a professional member of the Reiki Membership Association. And those are going to be in an Asian-friendly and European-friendly time zone, which means evenings in Asia, mornings in Europe, and very early mornings in North America. In the Eastern time zone, it will be 7 a.m. until 2 p.m. So if you can join us for those classes, those are July 18th through to the July 16th through to the 22nd. Then on the weekend, July 23rd, we have a wonderful level 1 and 2 animal Reiki class, and we're asking students to stay an extra day so that you can come out and see the whales with us, and that's included in the price of your class. There are wonderful places to stay on Campobello Island. It's a beautiful island. I hope you'll join us. And for anybody who would like to join us for the Animal Reiki Masters, we will be doing whale watching on the same day, the Monday, July 25th, and then the Masters class will continue on through the 26th through the 29th. So please join us for those classes if you're guided. In August, I do have a Karuna Reiki class as well as an animal communication class coming up in an Australian friendly time zone, which is evenings here in North America and very early mornings in Asia. I hope you can join us for that if that speaks to you. And in October, I've got a full lineup of classes that are happening both online and in person here at the farm. The Asian classes are online. The Animal Reiki classes in July are in person. Although if you do want to join us online, let me know. If the classes are not full, you certainly can, and I'll just give you a rebate of the whale fee. And then the classes in August are all online as well, so please join us. And in October, we'll have the hybrid online and in-person classes. I also want to invite you to sign up for our newsletter. I've included a link in the podcast if you don't already get it. And also, I've got a link to the Reiki Business Book if you'd like to purchase that. And finally, I'll put a link to the International Reiki Retreat that's happening Labor Day weekend. I'll be one of the presenters at the retreat and would love to see you there. I'll also be doing a book signing there. So if you have purchased the Reiki Business Book and will be at the retreat, please bring it along so that I can sign that for you. And I'm really looking forward to that on Labor Day weekend. Now, getting to the podcast here today, and the solstices are so important. This is the halfway point of our year. Whether we are coming at it from the northern or the eastern or the southern hemisphere, we are still at the halfway point. And the word solstice comes from the Latin solstitium, which is sol for sun and stitium for still or stopped. It's the time when the sun stops, no matter where you are. It's either at the northern or southernmost point. This is also a time to release emotions and energies, beliefs and thought patterns that no longer serve us. It's a time of expansiveness, openness, and confidence. If you are in the northern hemisphere, it's a time more for introspection and moving inward in the southern hemisphere. But it is a time of the emotions and a time for letting go. 2022 has been quite an interesting year, hasn't it? And We've just finished an eclipse season, so quite a few of us have been a little bit unsettled since around the end of April. And June has brought in the integration of all of that transformation. And so it appears to be a time of becoming, where we are becoming who we came here to be or who we were meant to be. If that is true for you, if you've noticed that at all, I invite you to join us in this meditation today and just reconnect with your life purpose and reconnect or connect with where you're going and where you'd like to be. I invite you even to take a little bit of time to think of where you've been this year and just move into a place of gratitude for all that you've learned and for all of the growth that has happened for you. And we'll pause for a moment again and just think about where you're going and where you'd like to go. One of the messages that's come through for me recently is that I've experienced so much change that I don't know who I am anymore. And the energy said, that's because you get to choose who you want to be. And so I'd like you to think for a moment, just closing your eyes and activating your Reiki energy, moving into Gasho, and bringing in your Reiki symbols today, and breathe. And think of all the changes and all of the things that have happened in 2022, and try not to label them good or bad. So often what we want labeled bad turns out to be good, given time. And I'd like you to think for a moment of where you'd like to go, where you'd like to go with all of it. And just breathe. Who would you like to become? And today we're going to float those thoughts out into the universe. So go ahead and place your hands comfortably on your body now. And just give yourself over to the powerful energy of the solstice, allowing it to let go of anything you no longer need, any drama loops, any stories you've told yourselves about who you are or about others. It's time to let those stories go. And letting go of any unhealthy beliefs or limitations that you may have placed upon yourselves, any criticism or judgment of ourselves or of others. We let go of any issues we have with self-doubt or with our self-worth. We let go of heart walls. We let go of pain and congestion, stress, questions about our worthiness. We let go of trauma and injury and cultural conditioning that no longer serves us. We let go of any unhealthy relationships and the cords and connections of those relationships. We let go of any spirit attachments, any empath energy, and any energy we are carrying that doesn't belong to us from any time in our soul's history. We let go of feelings of powerlessness and of being a victim. This is the season of the heart and of love. It's the time of year to free ourselves from any trapped or stagnant emotions like fear or anger, frustration, worry, anxiety, apathy, grief, self-hatred, embarrassment, shame, blame. And so we just allow those to flow into the light of Reiki. And we breathe in the light of Reiki that surrounds us. And as we do, it takes care of us. And the brilliance of the light awakens the brilliance of you. It awakens your heightened perceptions to the extraordinary reality that you live in here on the earth, and it awakens spirit in your vision. And with that awakened spirit, we invite the energy to show us who we are becoming. Who shall we be? We invite it to show us our soul's purpose. What are we here for? We bring in the energies of forgiveness, thinking of any person or situation in your life that requires forgiveness, including yourself. And we ask the Reiki energy to bring the energy of forgiveness into you. I invite you to listen to the wisdom of your incredible body and appreciate it. We invite in the energies of play and passion and self-love, and we connect fully with our life path and life purpose. And the way we know that we're connected is that we experience both joy and a sense of fulfillment. And so we open our heart center now and welcome open-hearted love and abundance, joy, confidence, peace, vitality, generosity, compassion, expansiveness, openness, confidence. And we invite the Reiki energies to surround us. As the light of the earth rises through you, and the light of the natural world shines on you, and the light of the animal kingdom fills the air that you breathe, and the light of your human nature travels in on your breath and awakens your beautiful human nature within you. You realize that your divine nature and your human nature are one. And the light from the heart of God shines into the light of your heart. And the light of God within you wakes up, and you remember now that you are the spark of creation. It's right here inside of you. And as the light of the earth rises through you and the light of God shines through you, your divine presence, your divine nature, and your human nature are revealed as one nature, beautiful, living here on the earth in this moment in time. I invite you to look into your heart now and say thank you to you for pushing yourself to find the divine within you, and for showing up and working on the path toward enlightenment. It takes courage and stamina, so take a moment to be proud of your accomplishments. And now as you breathe in the light and the power and the guidance of divine love, it fills your breath and it flows into your body and awakens the power of your divine heart. Your heart light shines out in front of you, behind you, and on each side. It shines above you, below you, and within you. And as you breathe in, the divine heart within you wakes up and is revealed to you now, and you begin to remember. It is your heart that is guiding you to find you right here inside. You're there in all of your wholeness and your divine presence. And once you recognize and see your own divine presence. You begin to see it in everything and everyone else all around you. And sometimes when you see the divine in others, they see it too for the first time reflected into your eyes. And I invite you to imagine that it's a beautiful, warm, sunny solstice day, and that you're walking through a trail in a beautiful forest. And as you walk along and as you breathe into yourself, you breathe in the life essence and the energy and the peace of the forest. And as you look at the great cathedral trees that surround you, one of them stands out to you. This is your own personal tree of life. I invite you to step over to it now and to wrap your arms around it, allowing your heart chakra to merge with the heart chakra of the tree. And as they do, the stillness of the tree flows into and through you. Just allow that peace and that stillness to flow into you and through you, surrounding every cell in your body and every part of your being. And then turn around and slide down the tree so that your back is against it and you are sitting on the ground. And you notice that you're sitting nestled between the roots of some trees. So it's almost as if the tree wraps around you and holds you in the arms of the earth. And as you sit here, each of your chakras begins to merge with the chakras of the great tree of life. The earth chakra beneath your feet, your base chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakras. There are more than one of them. There are 3. Your throat chakra, your third eye, your crown chakra, and your soul star. I invite you to imagine bringing your personal energy in close to you now, and as you do, any expectations or projections from others, any energies that are not yours, they just drop from you now and soak into the thirsty earth. And any pieces of your soul that may be missing, that may have been locked in an old trauma or injury from any time in your soul's history, they concentrate around you now and they're returned to you, filtered through the Reiki energy, so that they're returned to you whole and complete. The holy fire energy flows through you now. Even if you don't have holy fire yet yourself, it still will flow through you and just merge those pieces of your soul back together, and so you feel and welcome the wholeness of it all. You release any injuries or traumas, and some of them are soaked into the earth, some of them flow into the tree, and also a beautiful beam of light pierces the thick canopy of the tree above you. And it shines directly on you and within you. And this is the light from the heart of God, from the highest heavens. And the roots beneath you glow from the light of the divine earth. And the tree lights up with the colors of the chakras as it cleanses and clears your chakras today. and just reconnects you with your divine purpose. Go ahead and whisper to the tree or share your thoughts on your goals for the coming year, where you wish to be, who you wish to become. Allowing the great tree of life to release anything from you that would get in the way. I invite you to remain here as long as you're guided. And when you feel ready, you can return. Thank you so much for joining the horses and I here at the farm for the solstice meditation today. And thank you for the light that you are in the world. Namaste.